Why did you guys choose Atlantic City for this site? It's your only North American performance. Why choose this place?
Good weather. Awesome weather. Nice people. The beach.
It's close to a beach, so Robert Kirk. No, it's you know, we did a thing out in San Francisco in December, a Fillmore thing. A lot of members of our fan club, or basically for only members of our fan club, and I think increasingly, you know, with members of our fan club, we want to, you know, we try to do these special events and position them in places that are easy for our fans from all over the world to travel to. So obviously East Coast, obviously near, you know, DC, Philly, New York, Boston, Toronto, so on. But obviously you can have a lot of Europeans come over, and you can have a lot of people from the West Coast come here. It's easy, accessible. It's not, you know, sort of, we played festivals in the past that are, you know, 10 miles down a 2-lane dirt road on a farm, that type of thing. So we've done that experience, and we've heard the complaints, so we wanted to try to put something together in a place with a bit of infrastructure. And you know, running water, and not just natural electricity, but also real electricity. So it's this seemed like a great place, and there was a show here last year, and there was a show here last weekend. So you know, so it has a little bit of an existing infrastructure. So we're psyched to be here.
We've got this chap in the front here. Hey, how you guys doing? Rich Lucas from NJ.com. With so many albums in Metallica's discography, how did you guys decide on performing Ride the Lightning and the Black Album? I mean, I love those records, but you guys could have went with Kill 'Em All or Master of Puppets or any other combination. How did you guys come down and get that down to pick that?
Because you don't like them. No. No. You did mention a few others that are awesome as well. We did Master of Puppets on the anniversary tour, that was 4 years ago? Whenever it came out, you know, I'm not good at math, but anyway, 20-year anniversary, the Black Album tour, Black Album, playing the Black Album in its entirety. We've just been doing that over in Europe. It's 20-year anniversary. And yeah, I guess Ride the Lightning was the other one that we just keep hearing people wanting to hear. And it's another great album to play in its entirety. So there you go.
I was just wondering, with, you know, you were talking about the different things that you've been doing, like with the cars and everything like that. Which bands are each of you most excited to see? Like, which ones reflect your personalities?
1 o'clock tomorrow, Baroness. I've never been anywhere near a gig or a festival at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the day we're playing, but I'll be here with bells and whistles on to see Baroness. They played with us in Australia 2 years ago, and they have a new record coming out very soon, and that record has been awesome, and I'll be here. And I'm psyched to see the Arctic Monkeys, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm psyched to see you know, a band called the Hot Snakes from Southern California, which I've loved for years, so lots of stuff for me.
Yeah, I'm really into seeing Gary Clark Jr. I think he's a really great guitar player. Pretty unusual sounding. I've never seen him before, so this is my moment to see him, because I never get to see anyone really. And I'm really excited about Cage the Elephant, Ghost. We're just like a really, really great metal band from Sweden. We're big fans of. And so yeah, it should be good.
Well, if I don't say Suicidal Tendencies, I'll get my ass kicked.
Mike Muir, track you down, bro.
Yeah, that you don't want. But I mean, there's so many great bands on this. You know, obviously ranging from Suicidal to Torch to, you know, even, I mean, bands like Arctic Monkeys and just such a variety and such a great mix. You know, you don't get that very often around these parts. So I'm happy to actually discover some new bands. Some of the bands that I'm not so familiar with, I'd like to check them out and see what's going on out there. Educate myself a little bit.
Yeah, same here. I've done some homework on checking up on all the bands that have, you know, been put on the bill. I want to see them all. I want to see every one of them and see what they have to offer. You know, for me, listening to an album is great, puts you in a mood, takes you somewhere, does that stuff. But seeing a band live is kind of, you know, for me, I think as always wanting to be someone closer to the crowd, closer to the listener. Live is where that really, really happens. So Some bands can pull it off live and some can't. And it's not the mark of a good band, but I love seeing a band live and what they do with their listener.
Hey Lars, Kirk, Roberto, and James, thank you so much on behalf of all metalheads, all music fans from all over the world. I was there celebrating with so many in December in San Francisco and now here. And just what you do for us fans is amazing, and it just touches all of our souls. I have a quick question. A lot of talk around nowadays about rock being dead and people talking about it, that it's not alive anymore. I think it's my life for one, but for you guys to do this and what you guys do, you can answer to everybody how you feel the state of rock is doing in 2012.
Yeah! You're here, it's alive, all right? It's in your heart, it's in our hearts. How can it die? It'll never die. You don't retire from this. I mean, you live it like you do. We're grateful to you, brother.
Totally. As long as there's the metal, serious metal station.
It's, you know, it dying and popularity are two different things, you know. If it's not popular, fine. I kind of like it that way, you know. I love being the underdog. I love being the thing that's not liked. I love to build it up again. You know, that's part of the mission in life for me.
You know, it seems like heavy metal in particular goes through its phases, like James said, and it'll go underground, and it'll just simmer there until something happens that brings it back up above ground and into the mainstream. And it occupies the mainstream for a while till people just get oversaturated, and then it goes back underground. I mean, I've seen that happen at least 3 or 4 times over the course of our own career, you know, with us and other bands. I mean, it's just, it's cyclical.
It's a healthy thing, too.
Yeah, totally.
It's maybe saying that there's too many bands out there. You know? Some have to die off.
Like
so
lemmings.
the strong survive, you know? That's just my theory.
Like lemmings, just jumping off the cliff.
Final question.
Don't
Don't follow me, all right, please.
There are too many bands out there. Some of them have to die off. Quote James Hetfield.
So you, sir, with the
In a good way. In a good way. In a good way, yeah. John Udis from local Bozo. I got a 2-part question. So we got Ride the Lightning and the Black Album out of the way, but I'm a Jew and my math should be right. We got 20 other songs left for a set list probably. So can we expect anything else rare or unplayable? And then what songs don't you like playing live?
I tell you, do you have any requests? We haven't put the rest of the set list together, so... Say that again? In its entirety, of course.
Rob will play that on solo on stage, because he's the only one who knows it all the way through.
He'll do it too.
Yeah, don't tempt me.
We're just trying to find the right balances, man. It's usually figured out about 5 minutes before we go on stage, sometimes 10, if the crew are lucky. You know, it's... there's lots of songs, and we should try to find the right balance between when we sort of rolled through whatever particular town last time, and you know, we always want every Metallica experience to be different. Obviously, since we're a pretty active band, we don't sort of disappear for 5 years at a time. You know, we have lots of different songs that we like to play and always vary it as much as possible. So I'm sure the next couple days, the rest of the songs that are not on those 2 records will hopefully be the right balance between a few hits, near hits, and a few deeper album tracks that we haven't played around here for a while.
I have to say, for me, I'm really excited because songs like Call It Cthulhu or Struggle Within, you know, Don't Tread on Me, these are songs that when I first joined the band, I thought it'd be great to play them, and we never really got to it. And it took an outing like this to play them. So you'll hear some, you know, actually first time on this soil. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, thanks very much indeed. Thank you guys. Thanks for the hard work. Thanks for putting it in. I think everyone's going to enjoy the hard work. Thanks for putting it in. Thank you.